Sometimes I wonder if I made a terrible mistake when I quit my job. I mean, back when I actually did it, I thought I was doing the right thing. I mean, I was afraid that I was going to just end up spending all my time, wasting my time sitting around doing nothing all the time. And I would just quit my job to waste my time, you know? I would be making a terrible decision and revert back to a me that I didn't want to be. And well, my fear kind of came true, to be honest. I have been kind of just sitting around wasting my time ever since I quit my job about 3 or 4 months ago. Somewhere around that time, somewhere around there. Rough estimate. It's been a while, and I haven't really done much other than sit here and make these videos and push these villagers around. And I don't know, I guess some days I feel kind of bad about it. I feel kind of sad. I feel kind of miserable, kind of wasteful, kind of just lazy. Other days, I remember why I'm in this position that I've put myself in, and I remember why I quit my job in the first place because of all this just grievances that I had to put up with, all the things that I had to deal with that I just got so sick of and so tired of. So fed up I couldn't take it anymore and I walked out, you know. I reached my breaking point and I just couldn't handle it anymore. And I thought that I would start some, I don't know, some sort of soul searching journey of finding some place to work that didn't make me feel utterly miserable and find some career pathway that would benefit me better or suit me better. And I've come up nothing but empty handed. Every every path I've tried to look into or look down is just really led me nowhere. And so I have been unemployed for the past 3 months, 4 months now, just sitting around doing nothing all the time. It's not to say I'm not trying, it's just not been going the way I'd hoped it would, I suppose. And I think a big part of that is really my own fault, my own lack of wanting to put myself out there, push myself into different things, you know, because I feel like I really had the perfect job on paper, at the least. I worked the nights, which is what I preferred because I'm not much of a people person, so I didn't really have to deal with anybody, even my small team of coworkers. I didn't have to work like side by side anybody. I was off in my own section to do my own thing. And that's the way I liked it. You know, I got to come into work, pop my headphones in, and just get my stuff done. Didn't have to deal with anybody, didn't have to bother anybody. Nobody was there to bother me. It felt like a perfect fit. It felt like the perfect fit. And to be fair, for a while it was. It was very nice. It was the best job that I could have found, best job I really could have asked for. And I suppose another part of that is my brother being there to kind of guide me and, dude, I just put you back in there. What are you doing? What are you doing back out already? My brother kind of took me in and took me under his wing because he was like the manager or the assistant manager there, and he'd worked there for quite some years. But that kind of added on to my hopelessness that I felt while I was working that job, that all of my coworkers had been there for so long, so many years. It felt like there was really no escape for that place. But like once you were there, you were kind of there forever. And to be fair, I probably could have been. I probably could have stayed and worked that job forever. But that was exactly the problem. It's that I didn't want to feel stuck in one place for the rest of my life. I didn't want to feel, even if some days it did feel like the perfect job, the cons, the pros couldn't outweigh the cons. That's how I want to word that. The benefits of it were not stronger than the downsides and the bad parts and the annoyances or grievances that I seemed to constantly have. That, and on top of just being completely drained of energy all the time, no motivation to do anything outside of work. My life kind of turned into a cycle of work, sleep, eat, work, sleep, eat, and my mental was just declining rapidly, and it was just bad. It was all bad. I guess sometimes I gotta remind myself of why I'm in this position that I'm in this self-made prison that I've boxed myself around. It's not as bad as it could be, you know. I think that's just a testament of my own mental health issues, as I'm not as, you know, put together as I hoped to be, I suppose. Not as not as ready for a life of sitting at home alone as I thought I would be. You know, it's good for a while, but it quickly kind of spirals out of control. It's very lonely, very boring, and I mean, routine is important for sure, and working keeps me on a schedule, keeps me on a routine. I'm not really hoping to be unemployed forever, you know, kind of run out of money at a certain point, and it happens a lot faster than you would hope. So it's not like I'm all that happy to be in this situation. I'm not terribly upset, you know. I have a lot of free time. I have a lot of freedom to just try to enjoy my time and enjoy my life, and I've noticed a major uprising, I guess, in my mental health, in my wanting to do things. I want to go out and, you know, just be present and be alive, and, you know, I want to exist again, at least sometimes. Not nearly as bad as it was 3 or 4 months ago, and even longer before that. The years I spent just kind of grinding away because gotta have money, gotta have money, gotta have money. And that still rings very true, but man, have I been so happy lately. And just in general, this time spent, you know, this time the pros are outweighing the cons. These boring days, lonely days, or whatever are not nearly as bad as the misery that I once felt or once was in. And I know this can't last forever. I can't let it last forever. I've been trying to get out of it, out of this prison slash paradise, because I can't just be unemployed, you know? It's not good for me. It's not good for anybody, really, you know? I can't be a bum for the rest of my life, as much as I'd like to be, as much as I'd like to just mooch off of whoever would let me. I really don't. I would feel so guilty and just bad about myself. I'd like to be able to provide. I like to be able to take care of myself, you know, but it's exhausting. It gets really, really tiring, really, really fast. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm glad I was able to take a step out. What in the world? What in the world? How? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't even know how you got out this time. This behavior needs to stop immediately. My goodness. Anyway, I guess, like I said, I just needed a reminder of why I put myself here, why I'm in this current situation, partially because I can't find a job, can't get a job, partially because I needed out, but, you know, can't stay that way forever. Stop this nonsense. You need to get back in there. I don't, we're gonna have to, like, put a roof on it or something. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I did make a terrible mistake. You know, like I said before, I kind of had the perfect job on paper. As much as there was the annoyances or the grievances or whatever other word I can't seem to think of for more vocabulary, there were the good sides. You know, the freedom of being on my own side of the store, my music, to just ignore everything that I thought. Like, I didn't even have to be around anybody really, so it was pretty peaceful. Are you like climbing out through here? I suppose I didn't even think about that. But he was in the water. He was like all the way over in the water though. So I don't think so. It maybe it was. Maybe it was a mistake, you know? Maybe it was stupid of me to do, you know? But that's okay. Who cares? Really? You know? It's not like not like it's the end of the world, you know? It is just what we do as humans. We make mistakes, we mess up, we fall down, we try again, we rebuild. Something breaks, we fix it, you know? Something's not working, we find a solution, you know? That's what I'm trying to do, been trying to do, I guess. Maybe it sounds like I'm fishing for excuses. Maybe, maybe I am fishing for excuses, but I don't think so. I don't think it was a mistake. I think I just did what was best for me, what I needed to do, as many people should do. We shouldn't suffer for some other justification that we make for ourselves. For me, it was money, you know. That's probably the easiest justification you can make is, you know, it's worth it because I have to keep making money. I gotta get paid. I can't go broke. Can't. Those are different colors. Should have known. That makes. Are those different? Wait. Why is this side different than the. Whatever. It's fine. I don't know why I just noticed that, but it doesn't matter. Making justifications for suffering is stupid. You know, you should just prioritize yourself, even if it feels selfish. I have a hard time with that. I have a very hard time prioritizing myself, even in the simplest of ways, but it's only you living your life. You only get one life to live, so why live it in misery? You know? Make that mistake. Quit the job. Do whatever it is that feels like it's going against your nature and everything tells you not to do it and whatever, you know? It's fine. It's okay to make mistakes. Everybody does. We all do it. We all go through it. And there's always time to make it back up or to improve or to grow from it or to make it better. You know, that's really my goal is to move on from something to something better. You know, quit that job of misery to a job of happiness. Even if I don't make as much money, at least as long as I'm not miserable, isn't that what really matters? You know? Maybe my priorities are messed up, but who does it really matter to? Again, as I have a tendency to repeat, it is just me living my life. Nobody else. So who am I to really care what anybody else has to say or think or anything of the sort? You know, it's my decisions to make, my life to live. So I'm just gonna do whatever whatever seems right, whatever seems best for me. And that's just it's just how it's gonna be, you know? That's how it should be for everybody, really, honestly. Oh, that didn't go very well. Oh, brother. Oh, goodness. What the heck? Wish I needed to get like a bed or something to. Oh, I don't have a. Now where are you? Dude, stop. My goodness. Well, that's not very helpful. Oh, well. Anyways, I'm stuck. Anyways, I'm stuck. Okay, great. Good stuff here. Really good stuff. Anyways, live your life the way you want. Make mistakes. Fall, get up, break down, rebuild. Just keep going. You got plenty of time. It's, you know, just keep going. Thanks for listening, watching, being here, whatever. I love you. Have a good rest of your day.